Hi, Collective. I'm Ancient, and I have a message for you all. I have the Sun, the Tower, and the Page of Wands. And then I have the Five of Swords and the Devil wanting to come out. So somebody's so jealous. And some of y'all gonna throw your hands up like, oh, Ancient. I know. This person is, they're jealous because and what's crazy about it, as I go through this energy with you all, you're going to say, well, they had their chance. And see, that's the thing. They know that. They know that they had their chance with you, and they have the nerve and the audacity to be jealous because you're showing up here with the Sun, the Tower, and the Page of Wands. Like you've gone through your tower, you've gone through whatever lesson it is that you needed to learn as it relates to this person, the situation, and you're moving on. Like you're not tied to this anymore. And that's what they feel. They feel like you, not that it was easy for you, but they feel like it's easy for you. And I don't know if it's because maybe they are still tied to something. Yeah, you out here slaying dragons. That's what this is. This person was a dragon, meaning they were an obstacle that you needed to get over. Okay. Now, this person could evolve into something high vibrational, but that's their own separate journey, right? Away from you. But now they show up extremely jealous, the devil, and then we have the King of Wands. Yeah, very territorial is this energy. And it's because you've moved on away from them. You're showing up in the page energy, a new beginning, new you, new life, new friends, new path, new circle. Everything is like new for you. You just want new. Some of you may get rid of your furniture, anything that reminds you of this person, you may try to get rid of it. If you don't have anything of them that reminds you of them, this is just you wanting new, a new start for yourself, a fresh new start. Some of you may want to uproot yourself and actually relocate to get away from familiar surroundings, just an energy of, I want newness. The Page of Wands is the energy of Aries. Aries is the Fool in the tarot, hitting the reset button. This is you coming in optimistic. The glass is half full, not half empty. Yes, this was painful to tower. It was hard. It was challenging. There was obstacles. There was lessons. You didn't want to go through what you went through with that person. You didn't want to slay the dragon. You didn't want to have to pull out your sword. You did all of that in this tower. You cry, you cuss the person out, you ignored them, you had sleepless nights. So you went through all of that. And now you come out brand new. Like, you get thrown out of the tower and you get up and you dust your shoulders off and you put a band-aid on it and you move on. That's the energy you're in. Whereas this person is in the Five of Swords, the Devil, and the King of Wands. Obsessed, attached, jealous, not letting you go. The problem is they need to change. That's the thing. So now they need to slay their own dragon, whatever that dragon is, because they were yours. Tell me about the Sun. Strength. Here we go with that restraint energy again. Restraining energy. I mean, holding back. Hmm. Also, with the Sun and the Strength card, seeing that you are in full control and that you have the power. Tell me about strength here. Leo showing up very strong here. We have Leo, Capricorn, Pisces, Aries, and Scorpio. We have the Two of Wands. Okay, so this is you The Two of Wands is about a path, okay, a direction. So there will be a choice and decision that you're going to have to make. So you're just waiting because there is a path that's coming around. Let's see. Clarify the Two of Wands. Four of Swords. You've been thinking about this path. Could be relating to this King of Wands person. Tell me about the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is someone that's fine watching. Okay, so that's the path. Here it is, the Emperor. Here it is. This could be you. You know, okay, you're seeing things clearly. You understand the spiritual significance of the connection with the person. You understand the spiritual significance as it relates to the interaction of everything, what they were going through, the reason why they're acting the way that they're acting. Like, you get it. Okay. You understand your lesson that you needed to learn from it. You believe intuitively that you get what their lesson is as well, but you wonder if they know what it was. This person is still battling the dragon here within themselves with the devil. Okay. And of course, naturally, they're going to be in the energy of jealousy because they don't want you to move on. The issue is that they have an issue with just submitting to change because of fears. Okay. Now back to the Page of Swords and the Emperor. This is this person. This could be you or them, but this is a path here, a path to elevate to a higher state of consciousness as it relates to the Emperor, someone embodying all the elements, someone taking full accountability and responsibility for themselves, their actions, their thoughts, their words. This could be that person. If they slay the dragon, they come back the Emperor. This could be you as the Emperor as well. Perhaps knowing this person is going to come back and you're in the Two of Wands, just waiting for them to make this return. Not necessarily waiting, okay? You anticipate. Let's just say that. There's an anticipation here of them returning after they slay the dragon. They come back the Emperor, the victor, ready to take the appropriate action. They can't take action until they slay this dragon, whatever this dragon is. Okay. All right, tell me about the Tower. Tell me about the Tower. Ace of Pentacles. Unexpected offer here with the Ace of Pentacles. All right, let's see what this is, because there's a path. Some of you may have a decision to make as it relates to two people. Okay. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles. The Star. There's an unexpected offer here. Life-changing offer for some of you. Some of you may have to relocate. Okay. Others of you, if you come into this like unexpected new beginning as it relates to your finances, some like we have Aquarius energy here in the Ten of Cups. It is going to be very positive. We have Judgment. So we're going to require you to make a judgment call. I'm also getting an invitation to somewhere for some of you. I don't know. But it's like this invitation puts you in a circle of friends that benefit you. Tell me about the Emperor. We have Death. Yeah, didn't I say this person? Didn't I say that? I said they need to slay this dragon here. And then after they slay the dragon, they come back the Emperor. And then I said death here, that transformation. They go through a transformation of death and a rebirth. Okay, clarify the death. I'm gonna close this out. The Five of Wands. Yeah, they had to slay the dragon. So this person had to go through some sort of transformation as it relates to their internal struggle. Could be external as well. There could be people that they had to overcome, maybe a situation, maybe the thought and opinions of other people in order to come to you correct. Okay. All right, I'm gonna leave it there. That's all I have for you. Thank you so much for listening. I'll talk to you soon.